Welcome everyone, this is Glacier Guy, rocking the Glacier as always. We got ourselves a box of Aether Revolt. Now, every time I open a bag of Aether Revolt, I'm just sort of like slightly depressed all the time. So let's hope that this time is different. What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to find the prices for these. And of course, I should have done this before I started filming. Oh, this is a key operation going on here. We got everything's running smoothly. Aether Revolt, it's got Heart of Kiran, Walking Bliss, it's got Fatal Push, Paradox Engine, Disallow, Metallic Mimic, and it does have some Planeswalkers. So, not really looking for anything hugely specific out of this set. I think it's the Lightning guy that one of my friends wants. Lightning Runner, I think is what it is, the rare or the mythic one. It's what my friend's looking for, so I can always use that for trade fodder. Yeah. So this is the second box in the Kaladesh block. Most of you are probably familiar with this because this is a relatively recent set. I got this from Rudy over at Alpha Investments. Give him a little quick shout out. Not a paid video. Yeah. And I have no idea what video is going to come tomorrow because as far as I know, this is or next week. As far as I know, this is the last projected video. Oh, well. Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, we'll have some more coming down the pipeline. I still have the Konzatark here and the Oath of the Gatewatch to do after this, so I might have those on order by the time you see this box. Those should be either already filmed or on their way here. If I mention any prices, once again, I use TCG Player mid prices. Oh, there's so much packed dust on my table here. Let's just get into it. Let's just see what we pull. I don't really pull a lot of Aether Revolt just because I kind of get a little sad every time I do. This is kind of like a depressing set. I don't know what it is. I just have bad luck with pulls when it comes to Aether Revolt. Anyways, we got Shielded Aether Thief, Windkin Rider, Aerial Modification, and we got Oath of Ajani. Legendary enchantment. When Oath of Ajani enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Planeswalker spells you cast cost one less to cast. Okay, all right. I was like, we pulled Ajani in the first pack. I was like, okay, that would have been nice. Well, never mind. I said all the bad things I said about Aether Revolt. Never mind. Deft Dismissal, Ornithopter, Consulate Dreadnought, and a Call for Unity. Revolt. Okay, so it's got Revolt. Creatures you control a +1/+1 for each unity counter on Revolt. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. Okay, so you can just do a bunch of flicker effects. That'd be pretty sweet. I got a bunch of flicker cards. And if you hear some weird humming in the background, it's my AC. Hopefully I can edit that out. Ooh, Scrapper Champion. I like Scrapper Champion. It's a pretty nice card. I always like things with double strike. Skyship Plunderer, Aerial Modifications, and what is this? Yahemni, Undying Partisan. I have one of these, but they're pretty cool. Legendary creature, Aetherborn Vampire, haste whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. Sacrifice another creature, he gains indestructible until end turn. Okay, it's pretty nice. And we got a foil Aegis Automaton. Okay. I think you can get inventions in Revolts. I think you can. I think you can still get them. I'm not 100% sure, but if we pull one, that'd be nice. Not really look. I didn't get any inventions last week, which was annoying. Narna, or was it Narnam Renegade, Felidar Guardian. Poor Felidar Guardian. Pacifist Array, and a Quicksmith Spy, Human Artificer. When it enters battlefield, a target artifact you control gains tap, draw a card as long as you control the spy. Yeah, since there's a lot of like artifact help in these cards, I'm not really sure what use they're going to be, but I don't know. I get to spend the rest of the week sorting all these cards. Well, that's fun. And then I get to spend the weekend editing the video. Daredevil Dragster, Revengeful Rebel, Lifecraft Awakening. Ooh, Metallic Mimic. Nice. This is very useful in all tribal decks. You can choose a creature type. Is its chosen type in addition to other types. Whenever another creature you control, the chosen type enters the battlefield on it. Oh, enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's very useful. Very useful. I do a lot of tribal, so I have a Minotaur, like a red-black Minotaur deck that'd be nice in. I can use a couple more of those. Oh, and a Scrapper Champion, Trophy Mage, Penma's Aether Seer, and a SRAM Senior Edificer. When you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. I think I now have a full play set of those guys. Yeah. Come on, here we go. Open. Open the box. State your identity. I'm a meat popsicle. Rogue Refiner, Gremlin Infestation, Crackdown Construct, and Secret Salvage. Okay, what's this? Exile target non-land card from your graveyard. Search the library for any number of cards with the same name as that card, reveal them, and put them in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Okay. Hey, you know that thing you destroyed? I'm gonna go look for all the copies of it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And it just says non-land cards, so it doesn't really matter. You can look for anything. That's pretty sweet. Just gotta reveal them, though. Untethered Express, Hungry Flames, Windkin Rider, and Aid from the Cowl. Revolt, at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it in the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put it in the bottom of your library. And an energy token. Okay, Aid from the Cowl could be really good, especially if you have a bunch of flicker cards. Like Blink or other things similar to Blink. Or if you're like sack outlets and things like that. Deadeye Harpooner, Beldar Guardian, Pacifician Array. Ooh, a Lifecraft Bestiary. I have this in my commander deck, but I could use this trade fodder. I run a Naya commander deck, if you haven't noticed throughout the videos. I'm making a mess. Lifecrafter's Gift, Weldfast Engineer, Barricade Breaker, and a Shran's Expertise, Sorcery. Okay, this is pretty good. I think this is the one I was trying to get a bunch of. Create 3 1/1 colorless serve artifact creature tokens. You may cast a card with converted mana cost of 3 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Damn. We got Nomran's Renegade, Weldfast Engineer, another Aether Seer, and a Zev's Expertise. I think I have this one. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this one. And a foil Steamwork Brawler. Yeah, not really going to worry about that Expertise. Ba, 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 ba. Is it, oh, I do have, I forgot Shock was in this set. They reprinted Shock in the set. Salvage Scuttler, Perilous Predicaments, Monstrous Onslaught, and Whirl of Invention. Improvise. Okay. Search the library for an artifact card with converted mana cost of X or less, and then put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Ooh, a foil Free Jam Reagent Dragon. Okay. Ooh, look at that foil. That is nice foiling. I like that foiling. It's got Improvise, Flying, and it's got basically Fire Breath, but you gotta go pay 2 for it. Oh, that goes in the foil stack, sir. All right, we're 1/3 of the way through the box. Let's just see where it leads us. So far, I feel like a little bit better than my Kaladesh box, but we'll figure it out. Hidden Herbalist, Reverse Engineer, Servo Schematic, and Battle at the Bridge. Okay, so we got another Improvise. Target creature gets -X/-X till end turn, and you gain X life. Okay, that's useful. Especially if you have a bunch of like artifact tokens, you can just use that as Improvise. Yes. Aeronaut Admiral, Consulate Dreadnought, Tezzeret's Touch, and Walking Ballista. Nice. Walking Ballista is worth a couple pennies. How many pennies to be exact? Let's do a quick check. How many pennies is Walking Ballista currently worth? 12 pennies. 12 bucks. Oh, let's go to Heart of Kirin, because I want a Heart of Kirin. Actually, I want a Paradox Engine. Because Paradox Engine would be freaking amazing, and that would definitely go in my commander deck. If I got a Paradox Engine, I'd be pretty happy. This box would be pretty nice. Ooh, a Winding Constrictor, Ravenous Intruder, Sly Requisitioner, and a Johnny Unwielding. Nice. Got a Planeswalker I kind of actually a little bit kind of wanted. It fits my Commander deck colors. Planeswalker Chiani. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all non-land permanent cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Okay. Exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. Okay, I guess that means like exiling your own creatures. Put 5 +1/+1 loyalty counters on each creature. 5 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, and 5 loyalty counters on each other planeswalker you control. Damn it, Johnny. Damn. Okay, that's pretty sweet. He's only worth $4. That's still pretty sweet. Because I don't know, it's gonna take 3 full turns of him not getting hit to get him up to his -9. So I don't know about that. But he does keep a bunch of hate away from you. It's pretty sweet. He'll let you get some cards. Gonti's Machinations, Lifecrafters Guild, Spire Patrol, and Consulate Crackdown. When Consulate Crackdown enters the battlefield, exile all artifacts an opponent controls until Consulate Crackdown leaves the battlefield. Okay, that's not bad. Unless that triggers a revolt and they're like rabble. Oh, that Metallic Mimic, if I didn't say, is worth $6. Fatal Push worth $9 right now? Man, people want Fatal Push. That's an uncommon. I don't think I've seen Fatal Push yet. I may have. I may not have been looking. Restoration Specialist, Maverick Thopterist, Enraged Giant, and a Disallow. Disallow is really nice, actually. And it's worth $7 right now. Counter target spell, activate ability, or triggered ability. Mana abilities can't be targeted. It's pretty sweet. Disallow is pretty sweet. So far, this Aether Revolt box ain't too bad. I'm not too upset with it. If I get a Paradox Engine, this is gonna be like the best box ever. Trophy Mage, Efficient Efficient Construction, Airdrop Aeronaut, and a Greenbelt Rampager. I think I have a full playset of those now. You're all right. They're all right. They give you some energy when you need energy fixing. Gifted Aetherborn. I love Gifted Aetherborn. Malphite Revolutionary, Aerial Modification, and Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Human Rogue, Menace. When enters battlefield or attacks, you get an energy. Beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay. And a foil Thopter arrest. You've been arrested by Thopters. Don't move. Wee, 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 wee. La 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 la. Okay, we got Untethered Express, Ironclad Revolutionary, Perilous Predicament, and Release the Gremlins. Destroy X target artifacts, create X/2/2 Gremlin tokens. And a foil Frontline Rebel. Sometimes when I see foils, I'm like, oh, is it going to be something great? And it's not. I've only got a few really good foils in my days up. What do we get? Gremlin Infestation, Vengeful Rebel, Lifecraft Awaken, and another Undying Partisan. Nice. 2 of those. Definitely good for trading, I guess. Make a black commander deck. We got Treasure Keeper. Oh, jeez. My comment stack's getting a little too high. Like 2 comment stacks. Renegade Wheelsmith, Hungry Flames, Inspiring Sanctuary. Non-artifact spells you cast have improvised. That's pretty nice. If you have a lot of artifacts. Meep. Deadeye Harpooner, Daredevil Dragster, Tezzera's Touch, and Planar Bridge. Legendary artifact. What is this? This doesn't look familiar. Pay 8. Tap search library for a permanent card. Put it on the battlefield and shift your... What? Is this card worth anything? Let me look this up real quick. Let me see. It's not Paradox Engine. It's $2. This Mythic's worth $2. This is pretty gross if you have the mana to do it. You're like, hey, go find any permanent. Put it on the battlefield. Let's go. It is finished. Now the real work can begin. That's funny. Restoration Specialist, Cogwork Assembler, Maverick Thopterist, and a Green Wheel Liberator. Revolts. Enters battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters off. If it's a permanent you control, let the battlefield this turn. Okay. Boop, boop. This is the last stack. Last stack. Let's get through this. And then I can sleeve the mythics and call it an 8. Renegade Rallier. Ravenous Intruder. Oh no. Oh no, I put my commons on my uncommon stack. And then siege modifications and dark oh. What is this? What is this? Intimidation. Okay, so what is this? Bolus colors? What do we got here? Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, then discards a card. You return a creature or planeswalker from that graveyard to your hand, then draw a card. Oh, from your graveyard to your hand. When you cast a Bolus Planeswalker spell, exile Dark Intention from the graveyard. That Planeswalker enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter on it. Okay, well, that's pretty sweet. Oh, and you got a Foil Forest. I was like, what am I looking at? Foil Forest, that's what I got. Shielded Aether Thief. Ridge Scale Tusker, Hidden Stockpile, and another 8 from the Cal. You're a Cal. Tear the packs. Beep, 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 beep. I have a full playset of these already. Outland Boar, Reckless Racer, Reverse Engineer, and Henny's Expertise. I'm probably butchering that. All creatures get -3, -2 until end turn. You may cast a card with a converted mana cost of 3 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Okay. So another one of those Expertise cards. Beep, 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 beep. Treasure Keeper. Gonti's Machinations, Reverse Engineer, and a Lightning Runner. Nice. I don't think this is really worth a lot, but this is definitely worth trade fodder for a friend of mine. Is this? Let me see if this is worth anything. If this is on my list anywhere. No, this is not on my list anywhere. So Lightning Runner, Double Strike, Haste. Whenever Lightning Runner attacks, you get 2 energy. Then you may pay a lot of energy. If you do, untap all creature control, and after this phase, you get an additional combat phase. You know what? That actually might go in my commander deck. I might not trade that. Come on, Paradox Engine. Or Final Push. I haven't pulled any of those. Or Fatal Push. What is it? Oh, come on. Oh, pack. This pack does not want to open. I'm opening this pack weirdly. Oh, God. Oh, God. All the cards everywhere. Deft Dismissal, Winding Constrictor, Serval Schematic, and Rishkar Penal Renegade. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Each creature you control with the counter has tab, add 1 green mana to your mana pool. Okay, and this guy's worth $2. And you can make him into your commander if you want, and a foil Osprey. Where'd my foil stack go? There's my foil stack. Rogue Refiner, Crackdown Construct, a Fatal Push. Nice. Fatal Push is $9 right now. Heart of Kirin. Holy crap. We got a Heart of Kirin and Fatal Push in the same box. That's $9 right here. And this is $13 right here. Nice. And of course, you may remove a loyalty counter from Planeswalker control rather than paying Heart of Kirin's crew cost, which is pretty sweet. Oh, that's a mythic. Why would I put that in my rear stack? Okay. Paradox Engine, please. That's all I want. I got everything else that's of value here. Maphis Revolutionary, Monstrous Onslaught, Hidden Stockpile, and I saw the artifact. Merchant's Deckhand or Dockhand. So you pay some green or some blue, tap X untapped artifacts you control. Look at the top X cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Yeah, good if you're making an artifact deck. I mostly just play casual or commander. Not really worry about it. What the hell? You all saw that, right? 2 Renegade Gateways, and that's weird. This pack is haunted. Skyship Plunderer, Aeronaut Admiral, Spire Patrol, and a Free Jam Regent. A non-foil one. Oh, I put that in the foil stack because that's rare for the other one. Meh. Invigorated Rampage, Salvage Scuttler, Illusionist Stratagem, and a Peace Walker Colossus. Another target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Okay, all right. Crew 4. So you could just do. Okay, so it can't be this vehicle, but you can make other vehicles just go on their own. Okay. 3 packs left. The Kaladesh set will be completed upon this box opening. Foundry Hornets, Siege Modifications, Illusionist Stratagem, and a Gonti Aether Heart. This is a mythic. What's it do? When an Aether Heart or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you get 2 energy. Pay a bunch of energy, exile this, you get an extra turn. Okay. It's like Time Walk, but expensive, or more expensive. Or was it, no, Time Warp, I think that was what it was. I don't remember what that card was. I think it's Time Warp. Come on, tear the way I want you to. Tear this way then. Okay, that works. That teared easier than trying to tear from the top. We got another Gonti's Machinations, Barricade Breaker, another Fatal Push. Nice. What do we got behind it? Oh, Aether Tide Whale. Well, at least got some value out of this box. Enters battlefield. You get 6 energy. Pay 4. Return it to its owner's hand. Damn. Energy. More energy. Projected on eHarmony. Last pack. What are we gonna get? Normally the last packs of my episodes are really lackluster, honestly. Outland Boar. Invigorated Rampage. Airdrop Aeronauts, and a Herald of Anguish. What's a $2 rare? Demon. Improvise. Nice. Flying at the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Okay. Sacrifice an artifact, target creature gets -2/-2 until end turn. All right. It's a pretty nice card. Not a bad way to end the set. We got almost everything except for a Paradox Engine that's in like the top slot. I already have a Ball Chief of Compliance, so yeah, we got some pretty sweet stuff. Let's go over what we got. Let's go through the foils first. So we got a foil Osprey, foil Forest, a foil Frontline Rebel, foil Thopter Arrest, and a foil Free Jam Reagents, and a foil Steamworks Brawler, foil Aegis Automaton. For the rares, we got ourselves an Aether Tide Whale, Peace Walker Colossus, Free Jam Regent, Merchant's Deckhand, a Rishkar, Yana's Expertise, Aid from the Cow, Dark Intimidation, Green Wheel Liberator, Inspiring Statuary, Yahini, Undying Partisan, Release the Gremlins, Glint Sleeve Siphoner, a Green Belt Rampager, Disallow, no. Consulate Crackdown, a Walking Ballista, very nice. Battle at the Bridge, Whirl of Invention, Carrier, whatever, Expertise. Strength's Expertise. Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Aid from the Cow, or yeah, I think it's Bestiary. Secret Salvage. Sran Senior Edificer. Metallic Mimic. Quicksmith Spy. Another Partisan. Call for Unity. Oath of Ajani. Herald of Anguish. Gonti Aether Heart. Heart of Kirin. Lightning Runner. Planner Bridge, and a Johnny himself. Okay, all right. So every pack of Aether Revolt I opened up until now was pretty lackluster, nothing that great. So last week and this week, didn't pull any inventions, not a big deal. But I think this pack, this box here, just kind of like made me think, okay, Aether Revolt's not as bad as I have thought it about. I pulled some good stuff. I had some good luck. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. And I'm not going to show the binders. I've already showed, well, I don't know. I've never showed the binders for those sets, but I'm not going to show the binders. I just won't feel like it. There's always a bunch of glare. Hope you guys have a great day, great week, and I'm not sure what's coming next week. We'll figure it out. Just subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll just see where it goes from here. Goodbye.